Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm doing a story time and also telling you something. So, something that I have talked about on social media, and I've been talking a lot about lately, is the Groove Interactive Scholarship. And I announced in a video, I think yesterday, or the day before yesterday, the day that I did not get it this month. I'm now, so let me explain, I did something. Then, because let me explain something. When I first filled it out, apparently, I think I misheard him. Because I first found out, I saw, stuff on Instagram about it, but I didn't know what it was. And then I I was in the free Saturday dance class one day, and Guy Groove talked about it and explained what it was, and I thought, for some reason, I thought he said something, and now I'm realizing he said the exact opposite of it. So, yeah. For some reason, I thought he said, and that we don't have to fill out the whole thing, just most of it. And I'm now realizing he said that we have to fill out the whole thing. I don't know where I got most of it from. I don't know where I got that from. I don't know. And my brain just assumed that I didn't know. And how I figured this out was today he talked a little bit about it because the two scholarship winners for this month were on there, and he talked about it and he explained it, and he literally said, and you have to fill out all of it. So what I did was, because I realized that, when I filled it out, I didn't fill out all of it. Also, I felt like I could have filled it out a little bit better. So I filled it out again and submitted a whole new application for it. And this time I went slightly different. I filled out the whole thing this time. There's a lot on the application. And it's one of those where usually some of it is stuff that I would never put on social media. But since it's Guy Groove and his team are the people that are gonna see it, and it's not gonna be on social media, the only part that will be on social media is probably my Instagram name, and also my name, Lolly. Technically, that's my nickname. Fun fact, that technically is my nickname, but everybody calls me by it. And I'm not allowed to put my actual name out there, and I don't really care because nobody calls me by my actual name. And also, my nickname, Lolly, that's when I hear the words pop star Lolly, because I have said that out loud a couple of times to just see what it sounded like. It sounds exciting to me, so I like my nickname. And even though, the story behind why I got it, I mean that, I don't really care. Because there is a quick little story behind it. When I was a baby, I had a really skinny body and a huge head. And it reminded people of a lollipop. So people just started calling me Lolly. And then it just kind of stuck, and it had literally been the thing that everybody called me since I was a baby. So yeah, anyways, the story, I don't really care. I just care about whether the nickname is good or not, and I like the nickname, so yeah. But there's a lot on the application, and some of it is easy and some of it is a little bit more. There's one part on it that's kind of challenging. On the application, there's a lot. First up, there's a spot where you put your name. I put Lolly because everybody knows me as Lolly. And nobody outside of my family knows me by my actual name, not, or that I am aware of, or at least not that many people. I mean, maybe doctors or something that I see, know my actual name. Yeah, but for the most part, no, I feel like not. Everybody knows me as Lolly. So I, put Lolly. And then there's a part where you, put your age. Last time I put 16. This time I put 16, almost 17. Because that's true. Because last time I applied, I was I still had almost 4, I had almost 3 months before, actually more than that, almost 4 months. I'm not sure, but I had a while, a little couple months before I turned 17. Now I put 16, almost 17, because in a month and a couple of days, a little bit over a month, I go to squad tour, and then it's my birthday. So, yeah. And then there was another part on it that I did not fill out last time. I filled out this time, which was the state that I'm in. Now, I'm not going to say that. So, yeah. I'll say America, and that's it. That's all you guys get to know. On the application I did put it, but that it's an application, and for some, Skygrove's the one that's seeing it, and I think some of his team and his teachers, teachers that work for him, are seeing it. So, they're people that are professional and I can trust and stuff like that. So, it's not a big deal. And then there was another part, Instagram name. That's easy. I put my Instagram name. Then there was another part, which was a part where you wait, what one? I'm trying to think of what it was. There was one other really, really easy part. I'm trying to think. State, age, name, Instagram name. Oh, that's what it was. Phone number. So I filled that out, and then was the final, the big part. Well, there were 2 other parts. There was a smaller part where you put what style of dance you train in, or what sort of style of dance you train in and where you train. So I put I train in a lot of stuff. I put I do a lot of styles of dance. I train on Worldwide Zone and free dance class. I basically just put the truth. All of it is truth. But that part is really simple but good. And then and I realized there was one other small part where you can put a link to a video of you dancing. I literally just said my Instagram on my Instagram, because I don't know how to do links and stuff. Also, every video that I have of me dancing is on my Instagram. I feel almost all of them. Sometimes I'll film a video of me dancing and I'll mess up so many times in it, or I'll be I'm gonna refilm that and try to get it better. Cause maybe you couldn't you couldn't really see me in the video or something with the angle. So I'll refilm it and then I'll post it. And then the final part was a part where you put, it's a chance in 100 words, you get 100 words or less to put why you deserve it. Why you deserve it, and why you want it, why you deserve it, anything you want, this is your moment. And I really spun. That was the hard part on it. Everything else pretty easy. But this time, I'm not going to say what I put on it, but I will say I kept it in really good direction, and I really feel like I did the best that I possibly could have with it, and I'm really happy with it. And it's out of my hands. Now, here's the thing. You're probably like, why did you apply a second time? Like, that's unfair. It's not. Because ultimately, the first time I applied was a couple months ago, and I didn't fill out the whole thing. I filled out a lot of it, but not all of it. And it wasn't like the first time I felt like I focused so much on just, why I love it. But I felt like it wasn't anything great. Like, and what I mean by that is, like, I felt like I made it good, but it could have been better because there was a lot of, like, why I love dance. But then it wasn't much of, like, I explaining why I love dance. And to answer that, there's so many things. Like, it's hard to pick one. Like, I love it because it's a lot of fun. It's something that can be challenging, it can be easy, and it can be, like, slightly challenging. Which is, it gives me a challenge sometimes. It gives me something that takes up a lot of my time. Which is great because I'm homeschooled. I'm homeschooled, and so a lot of my life happens at my house. A lot of my life is focusing on my career. That's what I love. I want to turn it into a career. Will I? That's not 100% guaranteed. But I know I can do my best to turn it into something. And I'm trying to. And like, I felt like the first time it just really didn't explain much. But like, the reasons behind why I love dance, first up, it's a lot of fun, and also it gives me a challenge every once in a while. I like challenges sometimes. And I like being challenged. I don't like things handed to me. I like to work for them. Also, it's something that takes up a lot of time, which is great. And also, it's something that I feel like me when I'm doing it. Like, when I'm not training to be a pop star, it feels like a part of me is just gone. It's like, I know what part of me that is, but it's gone. And so that's part of why I am constantly dancing around the house. Is because I'm dancing around the house and I look shiny right now. Now, I look like kind of shiny, that's because I had a dance class not even an hour ago. But anyways, like, that's why I'm constantly dancing around the house and stuff. Because it's one of those things that, like, make me feel like me. When I'm not doing it, it feels like I'm not me. And when I am, it's like there I am, like, it's a big part of me. And it's also something that uh, people can't say. It's also one of those things where people can't say, hey, I get everything handed to me. Because what happens in class and the opportunities that I'm given in class and when I'm training with teachers and stuff, those opportunities are stuff that's not handed to me. And nobody has said anything. Nobody said that, like, I get everything handed to me. And, like, or at least I'm aware of anyways. But anyways, like, it's one of those where, like, people can't say it's handed to me. Because it's just me and the teacher and everyone in that class. And I know that a lot of the time I have never been in a class where there was even one person that wasn't even somewhat talented. Like, I feel like I'm always in class with talented people. And easily they could have picked someone else. Easily the teacher could have picked another dancer for the opportunity. Or when I'm singing and in voice, well, I was going to say bring up voice lessons, but then I realized I haven't really gotten any opportunities in voice lessons other than the ones that we pay for, which is for the teacher to do some group warm-ups and at one point have me unmute for group warm-ups and hear me and then hear me do a part of a song and then do give me correction and then do the same part of the song. And then but anyways, when it comes to dance, it's all about what happens in class. It's what I do in class. So if I mess up and I don't do very good and I'm not paying attention and I'm a hot mess, then I'm not going to get the opportunity. I mean, I'm generally not going to get the opportunity. Versus and if I do really good in class and I pay attention and I work really hard, then I might get the opportunity. So it's one of those things where also I generally like that when I'm in class, as it's me and the teacher, and everyone in the class. It's not, oh, my parents are sitting there and they're participating. No, it's not that. And I like that a lot because I feel like sometimes I feel like sometimes, especially my dad, I know the fact about him. And this isn't really that bad, but it kind of is annoying sometimes. It's not like that, but I know that I generally know that, especially my dad, I kind of have the tendency to want to, talk to the teacher and stuff and, bring up all the, health problems I ever been through and all of that. He generally tries to come up with some reason to get me ahead just to see me get excited. That is something that I know for fact. And, he tries his best to, get me ahead. And not to be unfair to everyone else, but because he knows he knows how much I want the opportunity, and he feels that's the way of getting it. And that I have told him not to do anymore, because he actually did that a couple months ago. Yeah, back when I did the ALDC spring thing 2022. He did that. Actually, I'm not sure, but I think it might have been another class I did, but he emailed the teachers and, tried to do that. And as soon as I found out, because I found out a while later, I told him not to. I told him not to do it again. Because here's the thing. I want the opportunity. Yes, I want the opportunity. Yes, I get excited over that. But I don't want it because of the fact that, I don't want it because of health problems I've been through. I want it because I did good in class. That's how I want it. And I know I know that, he didn't do that to be mean or anything. He didn't do it to, ultimately, he didn't do it to be mean. He didn't want to hurt anyone in the process, as he, by trying to get me an opportunity. Even though I don't understand it because it really, there weren't really any opportunities up for grabs that day, so that kind of made no sense. I kind of do understand it though, because he explained it to me. He said that he knew that I was going to be doing that class, and he knew that I had been, working with in, the ALDC on Zoom for a while now. And he really wanted them to know, my story a little bit more. He wanted them to know, all the health things that I've been through. And I'm no, I don't want it that way. It's great that he did that. and that made him happy, but I won opportunity based off of me doing good in class and me working hard in class. And so, yeah, I'm that type of person. I want to work for it. I don't want it handed to me. Yeah, so that kind of is. But I want to do a little story time. I wanted to do a story time. About what happened in class today. It can be really quick, and then I'm going to be chatting with you. By the way, my parents are amazing. That wasn't me complaining. That was just me, stating something. So, today I had hip hop with Kai Crew. It was a lot of fun. So, it was a lot of fun. I logged we started class, logged on, class started, we learned a combo, we learned a hip hop combo. It was actually a really fun one, and I loved that it was really, really fast. It's a really, really fast but fun dance. I had a lot of fun with it. And then also, I was really excited because Brooklyn Pitts was on there, and that was amazing because for those who don't know who Brooklyn Pitts is one of the girls from XOG Pop, and I got to meet XOG Pop. I got to work with XOG Pop on Zoom over a month ago. It was a little while ago, and it was a lot of fun. I'm sorry, I'm getting sidetracked in that. But anyways, it was a lot of fun. And so it was really exciting to see her on there. And it was amazing. And then I got spotlighted for a group, and that was really cool because I knew that Brooklyn was watching. And it was generally just a really fun class. There's not much to say. But yeah, I work really hard in dance, and so that's part of why I applied for the scholarship and why I wanted to apply for it a while ago, and why I applied again today, because today he brought up and explained you have to fill the whole thing out, and last time I thought we didn't. I thought he said we didn't. I don't know why. I think my brain misheard him or something. I misheard him or something. I don't know, but I want to reapply and fill out the whole thing. That way I have an actual fair chance. Because because I look at it and I'm it was kind of unfair to me. Because everyone else that applied for the scholarship, I feel like everyone else filled out the whole thing. I feel like, I don't know if they did or not, I don't know, but I wanted to fill out the whole thing and really get a chance to really tell him why I want this, why I deserve this, and that's not gonna go on social media. Yeah, I'm not gonna say what I put on the reason why I want this and why I deserve this, but I am gonna say I'm really happy with how I finished the application. I went over it, made sure I filled out everything I did, and I made sure I was happy with it, and yeah, so anyways, that's exciting. And that's generally exciting. So yeah, I'm gonna say peace out. Bye.